you when tokenization happens, and let's define it for the crackheads who sit up here and insist that I just use the term willy-nilly and it's completely arbitrary. I'll define it for you. I'm the one leading guy that leads with this like on YouTube as a big time talking point. So I'm gonna define it for you crackhead ass one more time. I've always defined it, but I'll do it one more time for you. Tokenism. It's the changing of or creating a version of of an established character, and this said new version, different version, has sexuality change, race change, or gender change. It's really simple. It's not arbitrary. It ain't nothing that I just kind of throw out there willy-nilly. No. So let's again, I got to kind of set the scene because somebody's going to watch this. What about, okay, let's just go through it real quick before I make my main point. Yes, there have been tokenized characters that exist, and some that have even caught on and have been, let's say, handled decently. All tokenized characters aren't equal. I say time and time again that She-Hulk, for example, is to me, the best handled tokenized character ever in mainstream comics. Not necessarily with her being as buffed up as she is like right now in the comics, but I'm talking initially, okay? That doesn't mean that she's not tokenized, okay? She is. She's just the best handled one. They're not all equal. Supergirl, she's another good one. One of the better handled like tokenized characters, though she's just fucking female. She's just female Superman. So you get it, right? So now we got that established. Yes, this has existed before. It has been done, and not all of them are handled equally. Some of them are better. Some of them are all worse, okay? Moving on. For the excuse of the tokenization that we see today, you hear a lot of people say this. It's not the character, it's a mantle. Aside from me just wanting to Mortal Kombat leg sweep you for making such a claim and a bad argument, but you know, it's NPCs, they hear it rolled out, somebody else mentioned it, it's okay. It's so disingenuous and it's so dishonest. In addition to it being stupid, let's back up just real quick, because we don't have to sit up here and lie about it. Batman is Bruce Wayne. Have there been other people that have filled the role? Yes. You know Batman is Bruce Wayne. Period. You know he is. To act like that's not the case because Grayson got the suit for 2 issues does not mean that like that's some instance where it's just a mantle to the point to where it's constantly passed down. No. Batman is Bruce Wayne. Period. We know that. Okay? Superman. Kal-El. Clark, if you Clark Kent, if you're talking the name that he's taken, on Earth. That's Superman. Okay? We know it's Superman. It's been Superman. He's been Superman for years, and 99% of the time, we know that's Superman. We know that there's no need to pretend just because someone else, there's a Steel or Cyborg Superman, doesn't change the fact that that's Superman, okay? We know that. To act like when you see this symbol, you think anything other than Bruce Wayne is disingenuous, okay? Does it, to sit here and pretend other, and this is why, again, it's so disingenuous because they know that. They just want a reason to like the new tokenized version of him or a different version of him or somebody else maybe filling a suit, and they just want to accept that. So they use this terrible argument of, well, it's just a man. No, it's not. You think Bruce when you think that. If you don't, you're lying. You are a liar. And why are we lawless? How can we have an honest conversation, guys, if you can't even accept the fact that this right here, that's Bruce? We know that's Bruce. Okay? But the whole mantle thing, I'd give you that if it was something that was constantly, like from the get-go, I'm talking since the inception of the character, it's understood that that's what it is, right? So every 2 years, you got a different one or something like that. But that almost never happens, right? We know who these characters are and who they have been. Wonder Woman. Have there been other people, different Earths and all? Yes, we know Diana. That's Wonder Woman, man. We know that. We know that we don't. Why do we? Not we. Why are these weirdos pretending as if it's anything else? And just because the character has a different name, right? Like their identity of like and when they're in their hero, their costume or whatever, it's not like their real name. All of a sudden it means that, oh, mantle. Therefore everything's on the board. You can change them if you want to make black, I don't know, bisexual Batman, it's fine. Who cares? It's a mantle. It's just a mantle. It's a bad argument. It's not even an argument. It's you want to accept or embrace or even create, if you're one of the creators, a version of the character that is part of your little fantasy, maybe a fan fiction of some sort. And because you don't want to operate with the confines of the generally established concept, and you'll either accept, embrace, or actively do the change, you use this mantle crap. Mantle, like it just changes anything anybody's saying. No. They're tokenized Sam. Falcon. Is he not Falcon, he's an original hero. And this is why of all of them, he pisses me off the most, because you take one of the original black super heroes, right? One of the original black heroes, and then you demote him. That's what that is. It's a demotion, right? You demote him, and then not only that, you have narratives focusing on his race and all sorts of stuff. You demote him because you wanted him to be Black Cap. And these fools get upset with me, and I'm like, I don't want to see that. I'm not interested in that. It's sucked in the books, and I don't want to see it live action. He's tokenized Cap at that point. Well, no, it's a mantle. No, idiot. We know who Cap is. Has there been a person or two that has took the shield? Yes, but Steve he's freaking Cap. We know that. Stop being disingenuous and act like anybody else is Cap other than him. It's not. That's Captain America. It's a terrible bad argument. It's not even good. It's not any good. Again, it would make sense if there was some sort of team of sorts or person of sort in which that changed all the time, and it did that since it was created. But you can't have Bruce Wayne, who fills the suit 99% of the time. He's been the character who has grown, who as he got embraced by the fans, he's who that character is, and then act like it's a mantle. That is being disingenuous. It's a mantle. It's like, fucking idiots. Cap, which is the most recent example that you guys are seeing. We'll see what angle they take. You can be mad at me all you want. But if they make Sam Captain America, he becomes tokenized Cap. I already gave you the definition and he fits it. He's Black Captain America. Unoriginal. Y'all beloved Miles. I gotta mention him. I mention him every day, every video, because y'all get mad the most because you got impressed by way of Into the Spider-Verse. Miles Morales is a tokenized character. Be mad all you want. His name's Spider-Man. He web slings. He ain't Peter. We know who Spider-Man is. It's Peter Parker. Have there been other times? Definitely now that they have this like web of spiders bullcrap, where there's like Aunt May who's a Spider-Man. We know who's Spider-Man, okay? It's Peter Parker. It's a mantle. No, it's Peter Parker. You change that. Well, I mean, you could make another Spider-Man and he not be tokenized. That don't mean that he wouldn't be not preferable, and when Peter's son becomes Spider-Man, that's still Spider-Man, the white Spider-Man, and he's not tokenized. He might suck, but he's not tokenized, right? That's a term that's specifically reserved for the changes, and that's what he is. Keep Falcon. How about that? Oh, imagine that, guys. Imagine having an original black character remain an original black character and not get demoted to being someone else's character and just a black version of it. What a concept, huh? You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.